I'm Hello student. I'm Pramod sir, your math teacher. Welcome to everybody today's online class. Student, in this video today, I'm going to start again your exercise 10.1 from question number 5. So, firstly, I'm writing the question. If you have book, then you can see and can understand also. So, question number 5 is student, a rectangular piece of a rectangular piece of land measures 0.7 kilometer by 0.5 kilometer. Each side is to be fenced with 4 rows of wires. Question is asking me, student, what is the length of the wire needed. This is the question, student. So, firstly, try to understand the meaning of the question. After this, start your calculation. A rectangular piece of land measures 0.7 kilometer by 0.5 kilometer. There was a land, and the length of that land is 0.7 kilometer. This is the length, and this is the breadth. Breadth of the land is 0.5 kilometer. You know, because this is greater and this is smaller. Each side is to be fenced. You need to fence up the boundary of the rectangular piece of the land with 4 rows. It means each side of the land you have to fence 4 times by the wire. Of the wire, what is the question is asking me, student, what is the length of the wire needed? Length of the wire, total length of the wire which is needed for fencing the land 4 times in 4 rows of each side. So, student, suppose that this is a rectangular land. Sorry, student. This is a rectangular land, and the length is 0.7 kilometer, and breadth is 0.5 kilometer, and you need to fence it. You need by the 4 rows of the wire. Fence with 4 rows of the wire. It means you use the wire on the boundary of the rectangular land. You know, it means here, like this. You will use the wire like this. This is one time. Now one time you have used the wire on the boundary. बाउंड्री पर आपने एक बार वायर लगाया है एंड क्वेश्चन इज सेइंग यू यूज द 4 टाइम्स लाइक दिस, 4 times 2 3 and this is 4. Now on this side you have used 4 times wire like this. You have to use on this side, on this side and on this side also. So question is asking me what is the length of the wire which is needed for fencing 4 times with 4 rows of the wire on rectangular piece of the land. So student, firstly tell me what is the length of the wire needed for fencing one row 1 times on around the rectangular piece of the land. It means this is I'm using only one time. This is the length of the wire which we are using for fencing one time. It means you can say that the perimeter of the rectangular piece of the land, perimeter of the rectangular piece of the land is equal to be the length of the wire needed for fencing one time. And question is asking me 4 times 4 rows, so we have to multiply by 4. So it means it is clear student, firstly we have to find out the perimeter of the rectangular piece of the land. So I am going to solve it. Length of rectangular piece of land is equal to 0.7 kilometer and breadth of the rectangular piece of land is equal to 0.5 kilometer. It's clear? It is given in the question. So what is the perimeter of the rectangular piece of the land? Now perimeter of rectangular piece of land is equal to, land is in the form of rectangle, so we use the formula of the rectangle for finding the perimeter. 2 into length plus breadth. 2 into length is student 0.7 plus breadth is 0.5 kilometer. So 2 into 7 5 12, 1.2 kilometer. This is the sorry student, 1.2. Now in last step we have to multiply 12 to 24, 2.4 means 2.4 kilometer is the perimeter of the rectangular piece of the land, and we have to use the wire around this land. So length of the wire which we use around this land in one time is equal to the perimeter, So for using the 4 times we have to multiply by 4. So length of the wire needed now, so length of wire needed for fencing with 4 rows 4 rows is equal to 2.4 into 4. 4 4 ja 16, 4 2 ja 8 and 1 9. 9.6 kilometer. Long wire. 9.6 kilometer long wire we have to need for fencing the rectangular piece of this land with 4 rows. 4 times on each side with 4 rows. For fencing the rectangular piece of this land, we have to use 9.6 kilometer long wire. This is my answer. This is my answer, student. So I hope you have understood the question number 5, student. So come to the next question. Question number 6. Question number 6 is very easy, student. This is also word problem type question and totally based on the formula. Question number 6. Find the perimeter. Find the perimeter of each of the following shapes. Student, part A, a triangle of size 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. Base, part B is an equilateral triangle of side 9 centimeter, and C is an isosceles triangle with equal side equal sides 8 centimeter each, and third side 6 centimeter. This is the question, student. This question has 3 parts. So I am going to solve the first part, student. We need to find the perimeter, and part first is saying a triangle of side 3 centimeter, 4 centimeter and 5 centimeter. It's okay. You know triangle has 3 sides and the measure of 3 sides are given and you need to find the perimeter. So perimeter of the triangle in one line we are solving it. Perimeter of the triangle is equal to sum of all sides This is the formula, you can say. So 3 plus 4 plus 5, all are in centimeter. 4 3 7 5 12 centimeter. So student, you can say that perimeter of the triangle is 12 centimeter, and B part is an equilateral triangle. Equilateral triangle means all sides are equal, and triangle has 3 sides, you know. All sides are equal. An equilateral triangle of side 9 centimeter. One side is given of the triangle of equilateral triangle. If one side is given of the equilateral triangle, then other two sides will be 9 also, 9 centimeter also. If one side is 9, then this is 9 also, because it is a equilateral triangle. So perimeter of equilateral triangle is equal to 3 into side, because 3 into side is 9 centimeter. 9 3 ja 27, that is centimeter. This is my answer. Perimeter of the equilateral triangle is equal to 27 centimeter. And C is, student, an isosceles triangle with equal side 8 centimeter each and third side is 6 centimeter. So perimeter, part C, perimeter of isosceles triangle is equal to equal sides of the isosceles triangle. Means that triangle which two sides are equal, and one equal side is given 8 centimeter, then other equal side will be 8 also, and third side is 6 centimeter. So you can say sum of the all sides, this is the formula, sum of all sides. So two equal sides, 8 plus 8 plus third side is 6, because one equal side is given 8 centimeter, so other equal side will be 8 also, and third side is given 6 centimeter. Then we add it 22 centimeter. When we add 8 plus 6, that is 22 centimeter. So this is my answer, student. This is my answer. I hope, student, you have understood question number 6. That was very easy. So come to the question number 7. Question number 7 is also word problem type question, and it's very easy, totally depend on formula. Question number 7. I'm writing here, find the perimeter, find the perimeter of a triangle with sides measuring 10 centimeter, 14 centimeter and 15 centimeter. It's very easy, student. One liner question. Find the perimeter of a triangle with sides measuring 10 centimeter, 14 centimeter and 15 centimeter. So you can give the solution in one line. Perimeter of the triangle is equal to sum of the all side, you know, sum of the all sides, so side is given 10 plus 14 plus 15, 10, 14, 10, 24, 24, 10, 34, 34, 5, 39 centimeter. 39 centimeter. So the perimeter of that triangle is 39 centimeter. It's my answer. I hope, student, you have understood this question. It is very easy. So come to the next question. That is the question number 8. I am writing the question number 8, student, here. Find the perimeter. Question number 8. Find the perimeter of a regular hexagon with each side measuring 8 meter. Find the perimeter of a regular hexagon with each side measuring 8 meter. So, student, that is a regular hexagon. Hexagon has 6 sides. And regular hexagon, all sides and all angles are equal. All sides in length and all equals in measure are equal. That is called regular figure. So hexagon is a regular. So you can say that all sides are equal. If one is 8 centimeter, then all other 5 sides will be also 8 centimeter. So, and you know the formula for finding the regular figure. Number of sides into length of one side. So perimeter, one liner question. Perimeter of regular hexagon I have told you formula for finding the regular figure, hexagon, pentagon, octagon, any. So number of sides, hexagon has 6 sides, into length of one side. Length of one side is given, student, 8 centimeter. 8, that is 48 centimeter. This is my answer. 48 centimeter. The perimeter of the regular hexagon will be 48 centimeter. It is formula. Number of total side. total side into length of one side, length of one side, length of one side. This is the formula, and we have put the value in this formula 6 into 8 because this is a hexagon. Hexagon has a 6 side. So 6 into length of one side is each side 8 centimeter. So we write 8 on the place of length of each side. 8, 6 8 is 48, that centimeter. So perimeter of the regular hexagon is 48 centimeter. I hope student you have understood the question number 8. So come to the question number 9. Firstly, I am writing the question. Question number 9. Find the side. Find the side of the square whose perimeter is 20 meter. 20 meter. I am in doubt, student. This is 20 meter or 20 centimeter. So in book 20 meter is given. So according to 20 meter, we are solving this question. Question is saying, student, find the side of the square. Here we not need to find the perimeter of the square. We need to find out the side of the square whose perimeter is 20 meter. Perimeter is given, student. Perimeter is given. So I have told you, firstly, which information is given, firstly noted down, that is the perimeter. Given is perimeter of square is equal to 20 meter. And question is asking me, student, side of the square is equal to question mark. It is asking me in the question. So how can we find out the side of the square? I want to tell you a formula for finding the side of the square. You know the perimeter of the square. Perimeter of square, you know, 4 into side. 4 into side. And you need to find out the side in this question. We need to find out the side. So we have to transpose 4 to the left side. So side is equal to perimeter upon 4. This is the formula. By this formula, you can directly find out the side of the square. How can you find this formula? By this derivation. Perimeter of the square, you know, 4 into side. We need to find out the side, and perimeter is given. So we transpose 4 to the left side. And here you are seeing that by 4 inside we are multiplying, and when we transpose 4 to the left side, we have to divide perimeter by the 4. So side is equal to P upon 4. So student, in one line we can find the answer of the question. Side of the square is equal to perimeter upon 4. If perimeter is given in the question, then we can use this formula, student. So perimeter is given 20 upon 4, and when we divide 20 by 4, we get 5. That is meter. Because perimeter is given in meter, and 20 meter we are dividing by 4. We get the 5 meter. So student, this is the answer of this question. So I hope, student, you have understood this question. So next question I will do in my next video, student. So thank you very much.